Good morning, children. Welcome to our next session, English lesson 3, the tiger's whisker. Previous session we understood that and we completed the introduction also. What did you understand, children? Or are you remembering? Yes, children, are you remembering? What is the story, children, behind the story? One lady, her name is Yan. Okay. That is a lady. The story, shall I say briefly? The story that the young lady and her complaint is her husband always fighting or quarreling or very angry with whenever she spoke with her husband. His routine is coming from the military or war. He used to be angry with her. See, children, she needs some change on him. What did she do? She went into a hermit. Hermit means leading life alone on mountain. She went there and she said her problems. Then what if the hermit said? Hermit said that I need the medicine and you bring what living tiger's whisker. The hermit needs to prepare the potion. Potion means medicine that he needs a living tiger's whisker. Okay. And then what she did, children? One day night she took a bowl of meat. Why she took the bowl of meat? Tigers likes the meat, isn't it? Tigers used to eat non-veg, meat only. Tigers like meat. Then she went out of her cottage and the night only, without knowing her husband was sleeping, without knowing her husband, she went out from the cottage and went into the forest. Then first day, she showed the bowl of meat and she was standing little far from the cave where the tigers lay. Okay, but the tiger didn't move from there by seeing the meat and this lady also. Then we'll see the next part. Take the page number 25. We can see, children, the next night, one night over. The next night, Yanyok went again. Again she went into the forest near the cave of tiger. This time she came a little closer to the tiger's cave. First she went very far from the tiger's cave. Second day she went a little more nearer or closer to the tiger's cave. Again she held out a bowl of food. But the beast did not care. Didn't care. Beast means big animal. Beast means big animal. Tiger is an animal. Tiger is an animal. Here the beast didn't care. The tiger didn't bother at all. Who came? What did she bring? The tiger didn't care at all. Night after night. That means 2-3 days over. This process continuously. Isn't it? This lady went into tiger's cave with the bowl of meat. She would go to the mountain, getting each time a few steps closer to the tiger's cave. Day by day, she increased the step towards the cave. Okay. First day she was stood very far. Then day by day, she closer to the cave. The tiger didn't do anything. One night, what did happen? She walked almost to the mouth of the cave. So, near the entrance of the cave. Mouth of the cave means entrance. Mouth of the cave. Where do the tiger live? Tiger lives in the cave. This day, tiger moved a few steps towards the woman. Then that day what happened? Tiger moved towards the woman. The two stood looking at each other in the moonlight. They are going in the night only now. So in the night, what we can see them? Moonlight, no sunlight. We want to get the sunlight on the night. We get the moonlight in the night. In the moonlight, this tiger and this young lady also stood very near. Okay. They were so close that Yanyo could talk to the tiger in a soft and gentle voice. If we are talking very close or no, so you are talking with your parents or teacher is talking or your friends are talking very close. Whenever you are saying, they can hear it. That way, this tiger and this lady also was standing near. Then as the tiger looked long into her eyes and then ate the food she had brought for it. Then what happened that day? Tiger ate what she brought for animal. What did she bring? Bowl full of meat or food. Okay. When Yanyo came again the next night, she found the tiger waiting for on the trail. On trail means the path. Trail means Trail. Trail means path. Way. You are going to school, so from the home, from the school to home also one way only, no? The same way, this tiger also waiting for the young lady. The next, after the tiger had eaten the food brought for it, what it do? What she brought for the tiger had or ate that food. Yanyo caressed. Caressed means pampered. Caressed. C-A-R-E-S-S-E-D. Caressed means pampered. That's also showing affection. Love and affection. When you are getting any sickness, your parents will be near to you and they are taking lot of and pamper to you. So they are showing more love and affection towards to you. That is caressed. Then caressed its head gently with her hands. This continues for many days. She is touching and it's pampering and touch its fur. Also, the young yolk did that. Many days continuously. Why? Because she is bringing the food for tiger and she is showing like little love and affection towards the animal. Animal means tiger. Then one night, caressing the tiger's head lovingly. Even this tiger also showing little love or caressing towards the young yolk. Even we are our dog now, when we are loving or showing affection to the dog also, they are also showing little affection with us. Same way, this tiger also showed towards to her. Then, oh gentle tiger, I want one of your whisker. What did she ask little tiger? She needs a whisker. Okay, tiger's whisker. Please do not be angry when I have it. When I am taking, you don't angry. Okay, there. And she snipped off one tiger's whisker. Snipped means she cut it. You can see the picture, children. She is cutting a whisker from his mouth, from the tiger's mouth. You can see that tiger completed the food also, that also meat. Okay, the bowl is empty and she is standing near to the tiger and cutting a whisker. Then next, the tiger was not angry at all. Why? Because 2-3 days or continuously this lady is giving food to the animal, this tiger. That's why she cut, even though she cut a whisker also, the tiger didn't angry against the lady. Okay. Early next morning, she went running to the hermit's cottage and said, Holy Father, I have got what you needed for the portion. I have got a tiger's whisker. Who asked this living tiger's whisker? Who asked? The hermit asked to prepare the portion to give her husband. Isn't it? Then next day morning only, she went into the hermit's cottage and showing this whisker. Then the hermit took the whisker and dropped it into the fire burning in his cottage. What did he do, children? See the picture. The hermit took the whisker and dropped it into the fire burning in his cottage. So fire you can see. He put and burnt the tiger's whisker in this fire. See that she was surprised and little sad also. Oh sir, she was cried. The young woman cried. Why? Because many days she went into the mountain, she went into the cave and she gave the food to the tiger and showed little affection. Many days waited for cutting or getting this whisker. Isn't it? That the hermit put into the fire. That's why the young woman cried. What have you done? What did you do, hermit? She is asking. I had got it after so much effort. After putting more and more effort only, I got this living tiger's whisker. Isn't it? Then next, let me how you got it, said the hermit. Hermit asked, how did you get this whisker? How did you cut this tiger's whisker from tiger's mouth? The hermit was asking. She answered that, every night I went to the tiger living on the mountainside. She was explaining to hermit how did she get the tiger's whisker. I would pitch me a bowl of food, but I was afraid and kept a good distance from the tiger. By and by, I overcome my fear. I went a little closer. At last, one night, the tiger ate the food I had bought for it. Then a time came it would stand on the track, waiting for me. It would eat come out of the bowl in my hand, and then it was not difficult for me to have one of its whiskers. She explained, how did I get the tiger's whisker? She was astonished. So you won the tiger's confidence through your love, said the hermit. See children, that hermit was asking that you got the confidence, tiger's confidence. You got the tiger's confidence. Then, yes, but now all my effort has come to nothing. Come to nothing. That is a phrase. Come to nothing. How it's come to nothing? How it became come to nothing? He put the tiger's whisker in the fire. That's it. Then Sariano very sadly. She was very sadly. You have thrown the whisker into the fire. You put it in the fire now. That's why I became very sadly. You have no need for a portion now. So the whisker was useless. You see, lady, this you no need the tiger's whiskers. I will say you, young York, I ask you a question. The hermit is asking a question to him. Is a man before ferocious? Ferocious means very violent. F-R-O F-E-R-O F-E-R-O-C-I-O-U-S. Ferocious. Ferocious means very violent. Very violent. Ferocious means very violent. Then is a man more ferocious than a tiger? Who is very angry? Who is beast? Tiger is a beast. Man. Then man is a human. See the children. So he is asking that man is more strong or violent than the tiger. No, tiger is very violent. As soon as seeing the human or man, the tiger will eat us. See the children. Then if you can win the love and confidence of a wild beast, you got the confidence from the wild beast. That is a very violent and angry animal. You got the confidence from this animal. Then next you see children, you can surely do the same with your husband. You need the whisker. That's why you showed more affection and love to the beast. That means this animal. But the man is very silent. This tiger is more violent than the man. Even though you got much affection and you got the confidence on the tiger. Your husband is more than angry about the tiger? No. See the children. Then there can be none who can be won through love. You can gain many things with your love. Okay. The next page number 27. Hearing this, Antioch was speechless. What happened? She was closed her mouth. She understood her mistake. She got up, touched the hermit's feet and went back home. She is asking the forgive to the hermit. This was her mistake. She always kept in her mind what the hermit had said. What did the hermit say? The man is or your husband is not violent than the tiger. The tiger is very violent and stronger also. It will eat us. Man won't eat us. Husband won't eat mice. No. See, animal, that means tiger eat us. Even though you got the confidence, you showed the affection, love and affection and food also. You got the confidence on the tiger. See the children? That's why you got the whisker. Why you are not showing the love and affection to your husband? If you are showing love and affection to your husband, you can gain more. Okay? If you show little love to him, he won't be violent on you. He won't be angry with you. So children, this is the lesson. The lesson teach from us. You can see the last picture, children. The hermit cottage is doing the praying and the young lady is going back to her house. So children, this is the lesson and read this lesson. Very good children. Thank you.